thanks for stopping by my channel. Today's video we're going to be doing my book haul for the month of May. I'm doing a little bit early this month. I don't really have plans. I don't really see myself getting any more books for the rest of this month. And just in general, I think I'm going to be cutting down quite a bit on buying coloring books, especially from Amazon. I'm not really too happy with the selection on Amazon at the moment, and with Book Depository shutting down and the prices on Etsy, I'm not seeing myself buying books anymore like I have in the past. So you're probably going to be seeing me doing more PDF hauls at the end of the month, more so than books, unless some other website miraculously comes along with the selection that Book Depository had. But I do have a few stragglers from Book Depository left to show you that didn't make the cut from last month's book haul. A few more books that came after I did my book haul for last month. So let's get into it and I'll show you what I got for this month, May. So this one was a Book Depository book. I think it translates to something like Cat and Me or Cat and I. And I think the artist is called Ibora. I picked this one up because I thought it was really cute. It's not really what I usually color, because there is a lot of animals in here. But I do love cats, so I decided to pick it up. I thought it was cute. It kind of reminds me of that one coloring book I have where they're like, the kids turn into cats and they go through a museum, I think. Reminds me of that one. Some color pages in here. So a very cute book. Like I said, there's no more Book Depository, so I will put the ISBN number down below in the description box for you guys in case you want to look around for it. Do your own research and see if you can find it for a good price somewhere else. And then next up, I have a few more Korean coloring books. These came as a set together. One is like a drawing tutorial and one is the coloring book. This is the coloring book and this is the tutorial book. So I did post this up on my community tab at the time I ordered it, because on the website, Book Depository's website, it didn't have a picture of the cover. But what I had done was I did a search. I think I must have searched the ISBN number, or I searched the Korean, like I copy and pasted the Korean title into the search bar, and I found a flip through of it on YouTube. And it was in Korean, but I posted it on my community tab so you guys can see it if you wanted to get it before Book Depository closed. So I don't know if any of you guys got a chance to pick this one up before Book Depository closed, but I thought it was interesting. I thought it was nice that it has a drawing book to go along with the coloring book. I do want to learn how to draw. I have been thinking about I've been thinking about learning how to do a lot of things, but I would like to learn how to draw so I can, because I do have a lot of ideas for things I'd like to color, but they don't exist. So I'm like, oh, I wish I could draw myself and just make up my own pages to color. So this is a good book to learn how to do like basic from beginning to end, some sketching on faces and hair and eyeballs. So I'll leave you guys the ISBNs for this too. Do this again. Okay, and then this one was also from Book Depository. I do have a flip through on this. This is Hannah Carlson's Space coloring book. This is a children's book. This is geared more towards children. It's not like one of her regular hardcovered books. So I think she had given a series of these out to some restaurants in Sweden, and everyone, there was a demand for her to print them out. So we can enjoy them throughout other countries. So if you have any kids, this is a nice little cute book for kids. It's a nice book for us grown-ups too. It's a little bit larger print, so if you have eyesight problems, it's a good one to get. Or if you just want something a little bit more simple to color, it's really cute. So if you didn't get a chance to order this on Book Depository, it does come out on Amazon, US Amazon, and I believe UK Amazon around the same time. I think they come out in July. You can still order this in the English version. All right, next up is the Coloring Heaven magazine. I think this is for May. I believe so. But this is the Manga Fairies special. I just got this a few days ago. 40 new exclusive and fantasy designs by Stenaria. I think this is a new artist, at least to Coloring Heaven. I did look through this already. It is a really pretty book. I am happy with this issue of Coloring Heaven magazine. It's got fairies in a manga style. Really pretty pages in here. Some in here I do see myself coloring. This one I think is really pretty. Some animals in here too. Some good practice for doing some iridescent fairy wings and stuff. Really pretty. I like that one a lot too. You can practice some of your things in jars. A lot of different things in here. So I am happy with this month's issue. Okay, so since we're on the subject of fairies, let's take a look at this one. This is some happy mail I got from Jennifer over at Coloring with Parkinson's. I thought it was so sweet that she thought of me and sent this to me. It's called Fairy Houses at Night. And I think this is AI generated. It doesn't say it in the book, but it has some of the telltale signs of being AI generated. Whenever I do come across something that I'm pretty sure it's AI generated, I do want to make that clear for you guys, just so you can be informed when you go and buy something. But 99.999%, this is an AI generated coloring book, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have anything against AI generated coloring books. I have spoken about it in the past. I don't really like to talk about it too much because it's a very controversial subject that people get very upset on both sides, but I just like it to be known when it's being shown so you guys can make an informed decision on your own. But with that being said, this is a really cute book. I do need some practice coloring houses. You guys know all I do is color portraits all the time. So I am happy to get this, and so I can do some practicing and get out of my comfort zone a little bit and do some different kinds of coloring. So I'll just flip through it really quickly. Although I don't really know why it's called Fairy Houses at Night, because there are some daylight scenes. I guess you could make it at night, but it is cute anyway. I like this one. I like the ones with the little girls in front of the houses. That's why I didn't do a dedicated flip through to this, because some of you guys were asking for a flip through of this. I've made it a practice whenever I don't know for sure, or that's not stated that it's AI, and I do have a suspicion that it is AI, I'd rather not feature it, just because, like I said, I do appreciate when it is an AI generated coloring book that the artist or maker of the book states it. So that's just something I feel like is appropriate for my channel. So very cute book. Thank you, Jennifer. I do appreciate it. See, oh, they do have one that says Fairy Houses at Day. I guess the maker of the book is called Author Ramifer. Author Ramifer. So I guess, I don't know if that's a person or a publisher. It sounds like it's probably a publisher. But it is a very cute book. And next up is this one, Gracia Salvo's Fantasy Collection Grayscale Coloring Book. This is a collection of a lot of her images from her Etsy shop that were never put into some kind of a book, and a lot of people were asking her to make put them into a book, so that's what she did. I do have a flip through of this one on the channel, and some of these I had already colored. I stuck them in here just so you guys can see some of the pages colored. I'm not going to flip through the whole book because it is a very lengthy book, but this is one I did, this Alice in Wonderland one. A lot of these I did quite some time ago. So that one's cute. I don't even know. I probably did this with Prismacolors and markers and gel pens. And it's a very varied images in here. So, and then I did this one. This is a very early on one. I'd like to do this again. I think, what did I color? I probably Prismacolor, and it looks like some sort of metallic marker I did with that one, and some stickles and liquid pearls. And then this one I did quite recently. I do have a video coloring this one from a few months ago. I'm not too crazy for this one. I think it's okay. I do like how her heart came out. But yeah, so I want to do this one next since it's May, for May. Will I get to it by the end of May? Who knows? But that is my intentions. I would like to do this one for May. And like I said, I do have a flip through on this one, so I'm not gonna go crazy and flip through every single page because it is a lot of pages. And I'll put the card in for that flip through too for you guys. All right, so that was all the books that I got. I do want to show you this page I'm about to start working on. This is from Rina Art. I just signed up for her Patreon, where she is doing every month. She's been working on a coloring book, and if you're a part of her Patreon, every month she shares a page from the coloring book with us, and then after that month you don't have access to it anymore. So I think it's only $1.50, which is it's a very nice price for a piece of art like this, in my opinion. I believe she has come out with several images already from the coloring book, but so I'm a little bit late to the party. But I just started in May, so I'm going to color this one next. I just got this pad of colored pencil paper to try it out, and I printed the page out on this. I think it came out pretty good, so I taped it down onto this clipboard to keep the page nice and flat so I don't get any bumpy underneath. So we'll see how it goes. And then you guys, I did something kind of dumb, and I'm going to share it with you. I had purchased some pages from Mariola Budd's Etsy shop. She was having a sale, I think last month, and I was like, my printer stinks, so I'm going to try and I'm going to order these pages, and I'm going to get them printed on nice paper from Staples, which I have done in the past with good results. Well, I chose the wrong kind of paper, and yeah, so I was looking through all the options because they don't really have that many options. They have like 100-pound paper cardstock option, which I had gotten the last time I had ordered prints from there, and I didn't think it was that thick. I was like, oh, maybe I want to get like a thicker type of paper, like a thicker cardstock. So I saw they had 12-point cover, and I was not, like, I knew it was like a thick cardstock, but I wasn't really sure what it was, what it looked like in real life. So I looked it up on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's nice and thick. I'm going to order that. I'm going to get my prints done on that. Well, cut to, I ordered, these are this is the cover. Cut to, I ordered it on the 12-point cover, and it's completely glossy. It's not textured enough really for colored pencils. I did try to color on it. I was like, oh, maybe I can color on it. Maybe I can still, like, this is like with a whole bunch of layers already of Black Widows. I'm thinking maybe if I put gesso on top of them, it might work out. If you guys give me some suggestions, they would be much appreciated. I know it was not the smartest idea. I did this like late at night, like right when I was in bed looking at stuff. You know how you buy stuff and order things and think things are a good idea late at night, looking at the phone. So yeah, so not the smartest. I'm trying to salvage it. Maybe I can use markers, do something with markers maybe. Who knows? But I'll flip through them quickly for you. I am looking into getting a new printer that can handle thicker cardstock. My printer is I have a laser jet printer, and when I first got it, it was pretty good, but now I've had it maybe for like 2 years or so, and it doesn't really do it anymore. So I'm looking for one that's not too expensive. Everything I've been looking for though has been really expensive, like a couple of $100, like $400 for the features that I'm looking for. So, and it's really hard to even tell when I'm looking at the descriptions the GSM it can handle. I'm like trying to read all over the place, and I can't find it. So if any of you guys know of a reasonably priced printer that can handle like maybe up to like 300 GSMs, I'm looking into, be much appreciated. This is Beauty Inspirations, the first set. I guess maybe if I put gesso on top, it might work out. We'll see. I have to figure something out. I wasted all my money printing these out, and I can't color on them. I'm sure one of you guys will give me a solution. You guys are smart. So that's it for May. I think that's it for May. If I do get anything the last few days, I'll just tack it on to June's book haul or PDF haul. We'll see how it goes, if I even get any books. I'm sure I probably will. I always say, oh, I'm not going to get any books, and then you always see me popping up with some books. All right, you guys, so that's all I have for you today. I will be seeing you really soon, I'm sure, with my end of the month colorings, my completed pages, or what I've colored so far in the month of May. And I hope you guys all have a really great rest of your day. Happy coloring, and I'll see you next time.